The world has whispered a lie to you, one that has taken root so deeply that it feels like truth. It tells you that your inability to find peace in the confines of a conventional job is a sign of weakness, failure, or inadequacy. You've been told to adapt, to conform, to quiet the voice within you that yearns for something greater. But what if this discomfort was not a flaw, but a signal? What if the unease that churns in your soul each morning as you step into a routine that feels suffocating is the echo of a truth far older than this world? You are not failing to fit in. You are being called to stand apart. Beneath the surface of your restlessness lies a revelation that only a few are ready to embrace. You are not ordinary, nor were you meant to live an ordinary life. You are one of the chosen ones, a bearer of a destiny woven into the fabric of existence itself. The path you walk is not for the faint of heart, for it requires a strength that defies logic and a courage that withstands isolation. The systems of this world, rigid and relentless, cannot contain the magnitude of your essence. And this, though it may feel like a curse in moments of solitude, is the greatest gift you have ever received. Imagine, for a moment, that every pang of discomfort you felt in a mundane job was a divine nudge, a whisper from the eternal, guiding you toward the sacred mission you were born to fulfill. What if your dissatisfaction with repetitive routines and shallow pursuits was not a sign of failure, but a message coded into your very being? Most people move through life without questioning the invisible chains that bind them, but not you. Your spirit is too vast, your energy too unique, your purpose too profound to remain shackled to the ordinary. This truth may unsettle you. It is not easy to realize that the very structure of the world around you was not built for someone like you. But it is also exhilarating, for it confirms what you have always suspected. You are here for something greater. The struggles you face are not unique to you, but they are rare. The discomfort, the longing for freedom, the quiet despair of feeling misplaced in environments that demand conformity, these are the hallmarks of the chosen ones. Perhaps you've wondered if there is something wrong with you, if you are simply ungrateful or incapable. That doubt is the weight of a world that does not understand you. And yet, here you are, reading these words, feeling the stirrings of recognition in your soul. You know, even if you have never dared to say it aloud, that you were not made for the path most traveled. You were born for the extraordinary, and the very fact that you feel out of place is proof of this truth. What lies ahead in this journey will not be easy, but it will be profound. There are mysteries yet to be unveiled, secrets that will resonate so deeply with your soul that they will awaken the parts of you long buried under doubt and fear. This is not merely an exploration, it is a homecoming. You are about to uncover the purpose that has eluded you, the reason for your discontent, and the path that will finally align with the essence of who you are. But you must tread carefully, for the road of the chosen is fraught with challenges, and not everyone will understand. It is a path of revelation, transformation, and ultimately, liberation. The energy you carry is unlike any other. It hums with a frequency that resists containment, defying the boundaries of the ordinary. In every office cubicle, every meeting that drones on without meaning, every repetitive task that drains your spirit, you feel it, a quiet rebellion, an undeniable knowing that this is not where you are meant to be. For most, this unease would fade, dulled by distraction or resignation. But not for you. Your essence refuses to be silenced because it was not made for mediocrity. You were designed to break the mold, to step beyond the ordinary into a realm where creativity, freedom, and purpose collide. This is the nature of the chosen ones. Your restlessness is not aimless. It is a compass, guiding you away from what is hollow and toward what is sacred. The world of conventional jobs, with its rigid structures and unyielding expectations, clashes with your innate need for expansiveness. These systems were built for conformity, for efficiency, for those content to follow paths laid out by others. But your path is one that you must carve yourself, one that leads to purpose so profound it defies explanation. You do not fit into these systems because your very presence was meant to transform them, or leave them behind altogether. Think back to the moments when you've tried to ignore this calling. You may have pushed yourself to adapt, convincing yourself that stability and security were enough. Yet, no matter how much you tried to silence your inner voice, it grew louder. That voice is not a product of dissatisfaction. It is the echo of your destiny. The chosen cannot find peace in places that do not honor their essence. Your discomfort is not a flaw to be corrected, but a divine gift, urging you to seek alignment with the work you were meant to do. This is your soul's way of protecting you from a life half-lived. As you begin to understand this, the pieces of your life may start to fall into place. The sleepless nights, the frustration, the yearning for something more, they are not random. They are clues, left by the universe to guide you back to your purpose. You are not broken, you are awakening. And while this path may feel lonely at times, you are far from alone. There is a lineage of chosen ones before you, souls who have walked this very path, leaving behind trails of transformation and light. You are connected to them, and through you, their work continues. The systems of this world were never meant to contain those destined to transcend them. As one of the chosen, your journey is not to fit in but to rise above, to challenge the status quo, and to create something entirely new. It is no accident that you feel called to step away from the ordinary. That longing you feel is the call of the eternal, the invitation to a purpose that resonates not just in this lifetime but across the vast expanse of existence. You are not here to survive, you are here to awaken, to create, to transform. The call of the chosen ones is not subtle, nor is it easily ignored. It reverberates within you, sometimes as a whisper, other times as an unrelenting roar, demanding that you step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. And yet, the world around you resists this awakening, pulling you back into its cycles of conformity, urging you to settle for less. This tension between what is expected of you and what you are destined for creates a profound struggle. But this struggle is sacred. It is the crucible in which your purpose is forged, the alchemical fire that burns away the falsehoods you have been told about what your life should look like. Each pang of dissatisfaction, each moment of despair, is not a failure but a revelation, exposing the cracks in a system that was never meant to hold someone like you. You are not here to fit neatly into the machinery of this world, to spend your days in quiet resignation, trading your essence for a paycheck. Your spirit was born of something far greater, imbued with a cosmic purpose that cannot be measured by titles or achievements. You carry within you the spark of creation, a sacred energy that yearns to express itself in ways that uplift, transform, and inspire. The discomfort you feel in traditional environments is your soul's way of rebelling against anything that seeks to diminish your light. It is a reminder that you were not designed to follow. You were born to lead, not in the conventional sense of authority, but as a guide, a creator, a catalyst for change. The systems you resist are the very systems you were sent to disrupt, not through rebellion for its own sake, but through the quiet, powerful act of living in alignment with your true purpose. This path is not for the faint of heart, and you have likely felt the weight of its challenges. The journey of the chosen is often solitary, for few can understand the depth of your calling. You may have been met with skepticism, even ridicule, for daring to step outside the boundaries of what others deem acceptable. But take heart, for this isolation is not a punishment, it is preparation. The solitude you experience is an invitation to go inward, to connect with the divine wisdom that resides within you. In this sacred silence, you will find the clarity and strength to walk your path with unwavering conviction. Every challenge you face, every obstacle that arises, is not there to deter you but to refine you, to strengthen your resolve and deepen your understanding of the mission you carry. To fully step into your purpose, you must first release the belief that you are bound by the rules of this world. You are not a product of its limitations. You are a manifestation of the infinite. This requires courage, for the unknown is daunting, and the path of the chosen is rarely clear. Yet, this uncertainty is not a void to be feared, but a canvas upon which you will create something extraordinary. Trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor, aligning opportunities, connections, and experiences that will guide you toward the fulfillment of your mission. The discomfort you feel now is merely the labor pains of transformation, the birthing of a life that is not just lived but fully realized. As you continue to walk this path, you will begin to see the threads of your destiny weaving together. What once felt chaotic will reveal its purpose. The jobs you left behind, the relationships that fell away, the nights spent questioning your worth, all of these moments were preparing you for this. They were stripping away the layers of illusion that obscured your true self, leaving you raw, vulnerable, and ready to receive the truth of who you are. And in this truth lies your greatest power, the ability to create a life that reflects the essence of your soul, a life that is not just successful by worldly standards but deeply fulfilling on a spiritual level. This is the gift of the chosen ones, a life that is not merely survived but transcended, a life that becomes a testament to the beauty and power of living in alignment with the divine. The mission of the chosen ones is as vast and intricate as the cosmos itself. It is a calling that stretches beyond the physical, pulling you into realms of thought, creativity, and purpose that many will never understand. You are being asked to see the world not as it is, but as it could be, transformed, elevated, infused with the energy of your unique vision. And this is no small task. It requires you to unlearn the limitations imposed upon you, to break free from the chains of expectations that have kept you tethered to the ordinary. The world may try to convince you that your dreams are impractical, that your longing for freedom is reckless, but these are merely the echoes of a system that fears your potential. What they cannot see, and what you must embrace, is that your potential is boundless. It is the seed of creation itself, waiting to bloom into something extraordinary. Every chosen one carries within them a sacred gift, a talent or perspective that is utterly unique. It may not look like what the world traditionally values, titles, wealth, or power, but it is far more valuable. Your gift is not for the applause of others, it is for the elevation of the collective. The discomfort you feel in jobs that stifle your creativity and spirit is not a weakness, but a sign that your gift is being misused or ignored. You are not meant to conform to roles that diminish your essence. Instead, your gift must be nurtured, protected, and shared in ways that align with your higher purpose. The more you resist the pull toward conformity, the closer you come to discovering the true nature of your calling. And when you do, the world will begin to shift around you, not because it understands you, but because it cannot ignore the power of your alignment. The journey to this alignment is not without sacrifice. As you step into your purpose, you may find that the world around you resists your transformation. Friends and family who once felt familiar may struggle to understand your choices. The stability you once clung to may dissolve, leaving you feeling unmoored. But this is not a loss, it is a necessary shedding of what no longer serves you. The path of the chosen requires you to walk through the fire of transformation, to let go of the illusions that have kept you small. Each step forward will demand courage, but with each step, you will also feel the weight of the world lifting from your shoulders. For the more you align with your true self, the less you are burdened by the expectations of others. This is the paradox of the chosen ones. The more you embrace your individuality, the more deeply connected you become to the universal. And yet, this path is not walked in isolation. Though the journey may feel solitary at times, there is a vast network of souls who resonate with your energy, who are walking their own paths as chosen ones. These are your allies, your tribe, your reminders that you are not alone in this sacred mission. Seek them out, not for validation, but for the shared strength that comes from knowing you are part of something greater. Together, you form a constellation of light in a world that often feels shrouded in darkness. And as you rise into your purpose, your light will ignite the flames of others, creating a ripple effect of transformation that extends far beyond what you can imagine. This is the true power of the chosen ones, not just to awaken to their own purpose, but to awaken the potential in others, to create a world that is not just lived but truly alive. To step fully into this role, you must trust in the timing of your journey. The frustrations, the delays, the seeming detours, all of these are part of the divine orchestration of your purpose. There is no wasted time, no wrong turn. Every experience, no matter how painful or perplexing, has brought you closer to this moment of awakening. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and that the universe is aligning itself to support you. The signs are all around you, if you have the eyes to see them. A chance encounter, a book that falls into your hands, a feeling you cannot shake, all of these are guiding you toward your next step. Trust in this guidance, for it is the voice of the eternal, calling you home to yourself. The awakening of the chosen ones is a sacred process, one that unfolds not in grand, sweeping gestures but in the quiet moments of realization that shift the very foundation of your being. It begins as a whisper, a subtle knowing that there is more to life than what you've been told. This whisper grows louder with each passing day, until it becomes impossible to ignore. You begin to see the cracks in the facade of the ordinary, to feel the emptiness of pursuits that once seemed so important. This is the veil of illusion being lifted, revealing the deeper truths that have always been within you. The discomfort you felt in conventional roles was not a failure on your part, but a sign that you were meant for something far greater. This is your awakening, your initiation into the purpose that has awaited you since the beginning of time. As the layers of illusion fall away, you may find yourself confronted with questions that feel overwhelming. What does it mean to live a life aligned with your purpose? How do you step into the unknown without a clear map or guarantee of success? These questions are not a burden but an invitation, a call to deepen your trust in the divine forces that guide you. The path of the chosen ones is not linear, nor is it predictable. It requires you to surrender the need for control and to embrace the mystery of your journey. This surrender is not weakness but strength, for it allows you to move with the flow of the universe rather than against it. Trust that as you take each step, the next will be revealed, and that the universe is conspiring in ways you cannot yet comprehend to bring you into alignment with your highest purpose. Your gifts, once hidden or dismissed, will begin to reveal themselves with stunning clarity. You may discover talents you never knew you possessed, or see old passions in a new light. These gifts are not random, they are the tools you were given to fulfill your mission. Embrace them, nurture them, and allow them to guide you. The world may not immediately recognize their value, but that does not diminish their worth. You were not given these gifts to fit into the existing structures of society, but to create something entirely new. The more you honor them, the more you will find yourself stepping into the flow of your purpose, where synchronicities abound and opportunities arise seemingly out of nowhere. This is not coincidence. It is the universe responding to your alignment. As you walk this path, remember that your mission is not solely for your own benefit. The chosen ones are not here to seek personal gain but to serve a higher purpose. Your awakening is not just about your own transformation. It is about the ripple effect your life will have on others. Each time you step into your authenticity, you create a space for others to do the same. Each time you resist the pull of conformity, you challenge the status quo and open the door for new possibilities. Your courage to live your truth is a gift to the world, one that will inspire others to awaken to their own potential. This is the legacy of the chosen ones, not a legacy of power or fame but of profound impact, of lives touched and transformed by the light you carry. And now, as you stand at the threshold of this new chapter, the question is not whether you are ready but whether you are willing. The universe has already chosen you, already equipped you with everything you need to fulfill your mission. All that remains is for you to say yes, to step into the unknown with faith, to trust in the process even when it feels uncertain, and to embrace the truth of who you are. This is your moment, your calling, your destiny. The time for hesitation has passed. It is time to rise, to create, to transform. It is time to live the life you were always meant to live. The time has come for action, not merely contemplation. You have absorbed the truths whispered to your soul, felt the stirrings of your divine purpose, and recognized the resonance of these words as they mirror your own inner knowing. Now, the question is no longer about why you feel this way or what makes you different. The question is, what will you do with this understanding? The chosen ones are not passive observers of their destiny. You are a force of transformation, and the world is waiting, whether it knows it or not, for the gifts only you can bring. To step fully into this role is to embrace the power you hold and to wield it with intention and grace. It is not enough to merely know your purpose. You must live it. The world will not change simply because you have awakened. It will change because you act. The systems that have confined you, the structures that have sought to dim your light, will only be transformed through your courage to challenge them. Each decision you make to honor your truth sends ripples across the fabric of existence, creating new possibilities not just for yourself but for others. This is the sacred work of the chosen ones, to be a living example of what is possible when one aligns with their divine essence. It is not an easy path, but it is the only path for those called to this level of existence. As you step forward, remember that you are not alone in this journey. There is a community of souls, like you, who feel the same pull, the same restlessness, the same longing to create a world that reflects the beauty of the infinite. Seek them out. Surround yourself with those who understand your mission, who celebrate your growth, and who challenge you to rise even higher. In this connection, you will find strength, inspiration, and a reminder that the path you walk, while unique, is part of a greater tapestry. Together, the chosen ones are an unstoppable force, illuminating a world in need of transformation. Now, let us not waste this moment. Take a deep breath and consider what lies ahead. There are countless ways to begin: small actions, bold leaps, or quiet commitments to yourself. But begin you must. If these words have resonated with you, if you have felt the unmistakable pull of recognition, then this is your sign. Do not wait for permission or the perfect moment. Both are illusions. The time is now. The universe is already moving in your favor, aligning opportunities and people to support you. All that remains is for you to take the first step. Before you go further, let this community become your refuge. Subscribe to this channel, where the wisdom of the chosen ones is shared to guide you on this sacred journey. Activate notifications so you do not miss the messages meant for you. Share this video with others who might also feel the stirring of their purpose. Comment below with your thoughts and experiences. Let us know how your journey has unfolded thus far. Each interaction strengthens the collective energy of the chosen ones, creating a space where transformation becomes not just possible but inevitable. And now, as this chapter concludes, know that this is only the beginning. The path ahead will challenge you, inspire you, and awaken you to depths you never imagined. But you are ready. You have always been ready. Watch the video recommended here. It is no coincidence that it has appeared for you at this moment. It contains the next step, the next truth, the next spark to light your way. Step forward, chosen one. The world awaits your light.